Hey guys, welcome back to our Texas Homestead. Today we're going to do some easy crock pot stuffed meatballs that you put over spaghetti noodles or whatever noodles you want to put them over. So you want to start with, I'm doubling my recipe, so I'm going to give you what it would be for one. 1/2 pound of mild Italian sausage, 1/2 pound of hot Italian sausage, and 1 pound of ground beef. Okay, we've already got that in our bowl, and we're going to get ready to start mixing everything in it. So I'm going to bring you in and we'll go over everything. Right. Got our bowl. So now we're going to need 1 cup of breadcrumbs, 1/2 cup of onion. You're going to need more onion later. 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. You can use fresh Parmesan or like your Parmesan grated. Either way is good. You're going to need 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of oregeno, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of pepper. Okay. You're also going to need 1/2 cup of milk and 2 eggs. Okay. Just remember, I'm doubling mine, so I'm going to have 4 eggs. Oh, well, here's 1 less egg. Just remember, if you do ever get a piece of shell in your egg, take your shell and get it out. It'll come right out instead of you trying to fish it out. Let me go grab 1 more egg. And if you watch my prior video on store-bought eggs versus farm fresh eggs, you can see the store-boughts break a whole lot easier. And yes, I will get that up. It's gotten cold here the last few days, and the girls just don't want to seem to produce when it's cold, and I don't blame them. Which is normal. All right, back to it. Then you're going to need 1 cup of parsley, dried parsley, okay? Then you got to mix all this up. Make sure you get everything incorporated. If you're not a big parsley fan, you can always cut it back some. We seem to like it pretty well, so. And the only way to really mix it up to make sure it's all done is all by hand. If you try to put it in a mixer or anything, it's just not going to work. And you're going to see why you need it, and you're going to get your hands dirty anyway. All right. Your next step is fresh mozzarella. Highly recommend getting the fresh. It's a whole lot better when you're doing it. And all you're going to do is grab a big chunk of it, set it inside, and make a ball. Get the mozzarella down inside of it. And there you go. Have a pan here so I can rest them on until I get ready. And while I'm getting these ready, I will fast forward through all this for you. Okay, got our meatballs made. Now we're back to the crock pot. So what you want to do, take you just some regular marinara sauce. Okay, coat the bottom of it. You want it coated so that way what's on it doesn't stick as much. Okay. Then you want to take some meatballs and put in your pot. Line the bottom of it. Now we still have some more ingredients to go in here, but they're mainly going to be like a topping, so they actually cook in. You can mix them in it. It's up to you. All right. I don't try to overcrowd the bottom. So what you want to do is come back in, top off these meatballs with your marinara. And I usually go through 2 jars of marinara. Come back in with some diced tomatoes, drained, pretty drained. Okay. Now, you want 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, and a teaspoon of black pepper. Okay. The rest of your onions. Remember, I gotta go halvesies. Okay. And then 3 cloves of garlic. You can use minced garlic if you want to. Fresh garlic so much better. I am going to show you. All right, I'm going to show you a garlic trick. Okay. Take 2 cloves of garlic that haven't been peeled. Put them in a jar and shake it. Okay, and you can do it with more than 2, do it with 3, whatever. Okay, there's your cloves, there's your peels. Really easy. Okay, and from there you want to mince it or crush it up. I found this one, really like this one. I've broken too many garlic presses. That went for something that was a little more solid. This is by Joseph and Joseph. Okay. Add some more garlic to it. Then add another round of meatballs. Okay. Then come back again with your marinara sauce. Okay, your marinara you're going to use not only while you're cooking it, okay, but it's also going to be your sauce for your meatballs and your spaghetti noodles, okay? So we'll get these started. It'll take 2.5 hours until the meat's done, and we'll see you back then. Okay, quick simple hack for non-sticky spaghetti noodles, okay? Salt. Take some salt. Put it in your water, and 1 tablespoon of, I use stick butter every time. Put it in your water, let it come up to a boil, put your noodles in, and then wait till they're ready. They don't stick. All right, we're back. Noodles are nice and done, hot. And by the way, on your noodles, kind of hard to see, but you know how they get dry if you leave them out? If you have noodles like that, just put a wooden spoon in it. And that way, if you need to re-wet your noodles, you can just dip it back down in the water and they're like brand new again. So, our meatballs. And be sure you come in and get the sauce. Like I said, the marinara and everything that you put in here is your sauce for everything. So don't use the slotted spoon. Let me get you in here and cut this open for you. Nice and cheesy. All right, again, remember, you're going to cook it on high in your crock pot for 2.5 to 3 hours, or until it hits about 155-ish temperature-wise. With the sausage and the beef in it, I always cook it over medium a little bit. But, guys, that's amazing. The cheese, the onion, the parsley, the garlic, the fresh garlic, so good. Highly recommend it. It'd be a good meal for you and your family. And it's always nice to have a little help making this dish, you know. Somebody else cut up the cheese and hand you cheese while you're just making meatballs. So get everybody involved. And hope y'all enjoy, because I know I sure will. We'll see you next time on Our Texas Homestead. Be sure you like, subscribe, and share. Tell everybody about it. We love having you here, and we hope y'all come back again soon. Thanks.